To whom much is given, more is required. We have to see this as not something that is bestowed on us because we're special. It says God, without any respect of man, judges us by our works. And so we should pass our sojourning here in fear. We have to be very, very careful about these things, taking the Lord's name in vain, claiming things that causing iniquity to take place. Again, we don't want to be those people on Judgment Day whom God imputes iniquity. After all the imputing we've done, all we've ended up doing is imputing iniquity on ourselves, that God will impute iniquity on ourselves by claiming things that aren't true, and being very careful to not besmirch God's good reputation by claiming that he justifies somebody who doesn't deserve to be justified. Now, it says justify the ungodly, of course, but he justifies the ungodly. That he doesn't say sanctifies the ungodly. Do you see? In other words, justifying the ungodly is justifying somebody who is not a Christian, because a Christian is now godly. So I see that the argumentation is all wrong. We believe that even unjust people can be justified, can be justified by faith. And they can be ungodly, like the thief on the cross was ungodly. He was a thief, but he turned to the Lord by faith, and he was justified. So there's an example. But to say that he sanctifies the ungodly, that's completely out to lunch, and that's not what the Bible is saying. And Christianity is not on the level just of righteousness. It's on the level of holiness. We have to be very careful when you're messing with holiness, that we mix holiness at our own peril. That's iniquity, and that's a sin that will follow us and is not pardonable unless we repent. And this is why we see so much repenting taking place among the Laodiceans, in the church of Sardis. We see that the churches that don't measure up need to repent. Rather than being stuck on our own salvation and our assurance, we should be repenting. And by that, then maybe God would open a doorway so that we can experience something of the higher walk, and we can start living what we're reading in the Bible instead of just claiming it.